this lesson is on using addition to subtract. One way that we can find the answer to a subtraction problem is actually to add. For example, if we look at this first problem here, 5 minus 3 equals blank, we're going to see how this works. What you can do to find the answer to this is actually add numbers. If we start with the 3 that we had right here, and you can see these 3 boxes right here stand for the 3, we have to figure out how many more we would add to that 3 to get to 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we know that we had to add 2 more blocks to get 5 total. So if 3 plus 2 equals 5, then 5 minus 3, minus these 3, must equal 2. Let's look at another one. It starts with 8 minus 2. Now what we're going to do is add first to figure out this answer here. So we're going to start with 2 blocks, and I'm going to color those in so we know these are the 2 we started with. And we're going to draw how many more blocks we need to get to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more blocks, so we know that 2 plus 6 more equals 8. So therefore, 8 minus 2, minus these 2, equals 6. Let's try another example. We have 13 minus 7 up here, and remember, we're going to do the addition problem first to find out the answer to the subtraction problem. So we started with 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to color those in so we know that these are the blocks that we started with. Now let's see how many more we have to add on to get to 13. So we'd say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had to add 6 more blocks to the 7 to get to 13. Therefore, 13 minus 7, let's take these 7 away we started with, is going to equal 6. Let's look at another example. 7 minus 5, and 5 plus what equals 7. Now remember, to solve this problem, first we're going to solve the addition problem. So we started with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's color those in so we know what we started with. Now we have to see how many more we draw to get to 7. Well, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7. We had to add 2 more. So if 5 plus 2 is 7, then it must be true that 7 minus these 5 equals 2. Let's look at another example. We have 11 minus 6, and 6 plus what equals 11. Let's solve the addition one first. We'll start with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Color them in so we know this is what we started with. Now we have to get to 11. So let's keep counting on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to get to 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Well, 11 minus 6 must be 5 because we took these 6 away and we see that we had these 5 left over. Let's look at one more example. 19 minus 9 and 9 plus what equals 19? We're going to start with our 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll color them in. Now let's count up till we get to 19. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We added 10 more blocks to the 9 to get to 19. So if 9 plus 10 equals 19, if we flip it into a subtraction problem, we know that 19 minus 9 has to equal 10. Because if you took away these 9, we would have 10 left over. And as you can see, there's a direct relationship between the subtraction and the addition. You see the 10 matches up with the 10, the 9 matches up with the 9, and the 19 matches up with the 19. They're in the same fact family. That concludes our lesson today on subtraction using addition.